Hi everyone and welcome back to Motor Gear X. My name is Jeff. This is the Bandit 600. I'm turning into a Street Fighter. Story so far. Took the handlebars off, the standard handlebars off, put motocross ones on. So if you can see them there with the strengthener in there. Next thing I done was take the exhaust system off, which is hanging up there. Which I'm going to replace the front pipes, but the silencer I'm going to put like a dumpy one on with a nice tone. The next thing I done was I took the wheels off. The wheels have been taken off, they've been primed, painted, and they're going to be orange because the bike's going to be metallic blue. With it being going to be a stunt bike, it's going to be a nice colour and some added extras and whatever. My next thing is going to be take the rear foot pegs off because that's going to get ready for putting the strengthener in, part of the strengthener for when it falls over, it doesn't damage the bike. And then after that I'm taking the chain guard off. The chain guard's coming off because it's a standard chain guard. What I'm going to do is I'm going to tweak it a little bit. I'm going to cut it here, drill it there, paint it, make it look like a one-off, put it back on. When I do, I will show you. There's a trusty jack, keeping it all nice and straight and what have you. I've put some, don't know if you can see them, twine on there to hold the calipers up so it doesn't force the caliper hose. Didn't want it leaking otherwise. I don't know if you can see that, but I'll just move it a little bit. There you go, there's my jack. There's the twine there. I'll just pull you back up there. See if I can set you back up. There you go. Excuse the mess in my garage, but this is a working garage. I've got my bike here. I've got a workbench there, which I do a lot of DIY little bits and pieces. I have got stuff over there, which is I've collected over the years and what have you, and it's bits and pieces out of the house. We've got the fridge freezer in the back there, chirping away with all the meat and bits and pieces and what have you done, but I've left myself enough space to do the old trustworthy Bandit. Like I say, I'm going to do some bits and pieces on them. I've got a little bit of an oil leak at the moment. I've cleaned it down, but I don't know where it's coming from yet, but that's on a later stage. I'm going to get around to that. I just want to do bits and pieces to it first. I think it's coming from the oil filter. I don't think the seal's tight on the oil filter, so that looks, in that area, it looks like it's where it's coming from because I used some brake cleaner, cleaned it all down, and then I could see just underneath the oil filter where it was just starting to weep and there was no leaks anywhere else. So that's another little task for another day, but I will vlog it or video it as whatever. But the next thing, like I say, is to take the back bits and pieces off. I am gonna put some merchandise on, which are all gonna be homemade, because I've got my own press, my own caps, my own design, and all this is gonna be. It's not a selling technique. What I'm trying to do is trying to sell the merchandise, caps, t-shirt, whatever, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to take out what it's cost me, but the profit I'm going to put into a tub, and I'm going to start putting it to one side to start saving up for a classic car that I've always wanted, and then I'm going to show you how I bought it, show you what I do to it, show you what car it's going to be, but that's well into the future. This is just a brand new channel. I'm trying to do the best I can to explain everything I can. I don't know if I've done a good job or not, I don't know. But I think of a lot of things to say, and when I click that button on there, I just forget everything. I haven't got the best memory in the world. But there is something I want to say. One thing, to all yous weekend warriors. And you're probably thinking, what's a weekend warrior? I'm a weekend warrior, and I'll explain. I work all week, Monday to Friday, and even sometimes Saturday morning. I am in the motor trade. I work at a motor factor and I sell car parts. That is my job. But there's other people out there who've got jobs, Monday to Friday. Soon as weekend comes round, what they do is they work on their beloved motor, whether it be in a bike, a car, a van, motorboat, tractor, combine harvester, lawnmower, you name it. They're dedicated to doing that. That's their love, and that's what they're doing. And these are the people who I'm appealing to. Because what I want to do in this channel is I'm going to put a link where you can get in touch with me in the bottom. I think I'm doing it right. So what I'm going to do is I want you guys, who are weekend warriors, who work on your loved ones, on your loved cars, bikes, whatever, to send me a picture of you through the powers of the internet, with you stood next to your weekend doughy-upper, as I call them. And then what I'll do is, I'll do like a little article on here to let show people who's doing what to what. So if you've still like got a guy with a I don't know, Fiesta Mark 1 and you've started from scratch, and it's your weekend love, it's something you're doing every weekend, it's like I like doing, I like messing about the weekend, I want to show it on YouTube to people who are out there who are interested. I'll be interested, I'll watch it, because at the end of the day they're doing something that I like doing, and I'll be interested. So what I want you to do is send me a picture of yourself next to your weekend warrior, or what I call him, and then what I'll do is I'll show it on here and let people know. Tell me your name, I won't tell me your surname, or where you live, or where you're from, or whatever. Just tell me your first name, what you do, what your car is, and how far you've gone with it. And I'll be happy to see what you send me, because I want to, like say, put it out there to everybody else. I hope I've explained myself right, because I seem to go round and round in bloody circles, to be quite honest. Because like I say, I can remember everything to say as when I'm off screen, but when I'm on screen, boom, it goes, disappears just like that. So I hope you will get in touch so I can show everybody what you're up to. Because if you think about it, if people are working in garages or even outside on the drive, could be in the cold, the wet, or whatever, but they're still out there. They're still doing what they believe is right, and they're doing something that they love. And I want to show everybody, to be quite honest, I want to show everybody what people are getting up to in the country or abroad. I'm not bothered where you're from, just send me your pictures and I'll show it on here. I'm not even sure how popular this brand new channel is. This is only my third video, but I want to show people what the people are doing, because I love it, and I'm in the same category as everybody else. I just want to put it out there and let people have a look at it, because I'll tell you there'll be some lovely cars out there, better than what I could ever do, and I'd like to show it, because painstakingly, I mean, if you've ever worked on a car before, it's not straightforward. You come across problems and there's headaches, and sometimes you just want to pack it all in, but at the end of the day you get in there, you do it, you finish it, and then you've got your pride and joy at the end of it. And that's what I want to show, dedication to people who are like that, or weekend warriors, because I'm one myself, because I've got this one and I've got me Vito, my Mark 1 Vito, which is an ongoing thing, which it's a slow progress. This is going much quicker than my Vito, so I'm more interested in the bike, to be quite honest. But we'll see how it goes. But I hope you do get in touch, to be quite honest, because it'd be quite interesting to see what people are doing. I hope I'm not babbling away. But back to the Bandit. This is only a very short vlog, by the way, or video, what you call it. Because I wanted to get that across to people, because I want to share this channel with everybody else. I just don't want it to be about me and the Bandit. I want it to be about me and everybody else who's out there and interests and what have you. So I hope I've made myself clear. I do apologise if I babbled on a little bit, but I do babble on a bit because I'm in the motor trade, and my job is to babble on in the motor trade, to be quite honest, because I just don't know when to stop talking, to be quite honest sometimes. If you've looked at my first two videos, you probably thought, it's a little bit quiet because I've been nervous, to be quite honest, because it's something that I've never done before. This is all brand new to me, but as I'm going on, I'm getting a little bit better, to be quite honest. I hope you've noticed this in this video, to be quite honest. So, back to the Bandit. New logo. I made it at work. It's just a little bit of extra advertising, to be quite honest, so people can see it. But I hope this lighting's not too bad. I'm trying to get it changed. I'm going to get it changed. It's a bit too bright. I'm going to try and take these lights out and put a single light in because it's blinding the life out of me. But I hope you are interested in this channel, and I hope you get like a lot of pleasure out of watching it. Because I hope I'm not, you know, like boring people. To tell you the truth, I just hope that they'll follow us and just see how this channel progresses, because I'd like to see it progress and, like I say, introduce more and more people in and share their projects the same as my projects, and see if we can swap, you know, interests and more, or even go and meet a couple of them. You know, I'm quite universal. You know, I like meeting people. It's part of my job. So I hope you do get in touch with me. So yeah, back to the Bandit again. Bobbing the way again. See, told you I'm Gobbiana. I put the strength on there, as you can see. I've strapped it around there, my new jack, my bike jack, because I took the wheels off and I wanted it to be steady. So that is steady. Because the things I'm going to be doing in the future, I want the bike to be solid. I'm not going to take the chain guard off at the moment, or the foot pegs. Because that's something on the next video that I'll show you how I'm going to do it. But I told you in the last video that I've ordered some dog bones. Now I've ordered them over a week and a half ago and they still haven't turned up. I've emailed the guy and he said he sent them and they've been dropped off and they've been signed for, but I haven't got them. But I hope they come, because this video I was going to show you how to fit the dog bones, because I'm going to pump it up the back by 50mm, and I'm also looking around for a sprocket and chain kit. Well, not a kit, because what I want to do, I've got a 47 tooth sprocket on the back wheel, and I want to go up to about somewhere in the 50s, possibly 60, and then go up one on the gear I've been told for the ratio. And I want a nice heavy duty chain, because what this bike's going to get put through, I don't want to put no Mickey Mouse chain on, as I call them. It's got to be a good one, like a DID Gold or something like that, or something in the same quality, because this bike's going to spend a great deal of its life either on the front wheel or on the back wheel. So I don't want to be putting some what I call chocolate chain on, just for it to snap. Or I've been advised to keep away from aluminium sprockets and get steel sprockets, because the aluminium sprockets bend and break. So I'm learning as I'm going along. So I'm after a steel back sprocket in the about 50 something teeth. When I've got is 47. There is some out there which are about 60 something teeth, but I've been told that could be too big. But they've been told stay in the 50s, just under 60 somewhere, and that'll be ample for you. So I'm currently looking for one of them. Currently looking for the chain to go with it and the front sprocket to be paired up. So when I get them, I'll show you and I'll put it on and then show you. But I'll be doing that when I put the back wheel back on. They're a lovely orange at the moment. They're called a RAL orange, 2-pack. And they look lovely at the moment. Unfortunately, I haven't took a picture of them, but I will show you sometime in the future, whether it's going to be the next one or the next two, the colour of them, because they've gone from black, which I hate black wheels with a passion. A lot of people out there like them. I'm from the old school. I like silver wheels on the car. I don't like black wheels on the car, and I certainly don't like black wheels on my blooming Bandit either. So they're a nice orange, a RAL orange, which is not a very bright orange, but it's just about halfway. It's a lovely, lovely orange. Somewhere a little bit darker than that strap, and they do look lovely as well, because I painted them myself. Everything I do with this bike, I'm doing myself. I'm not going to let anybody else do it, touch it. there's only one thing that I can't do, and I don't want to mess it up. I'm gonna have a go at the carburetors later on in a few videos, whatever, further down, because the bike's been stood a couple of years, and it doesn't run very well. So I'm going to take the carburetors off, and I'm going to clean them the way I used to clean them years ago, when I used to have me GD 550 Suzuki 2-stroke. I've had about 8 of them. I've had a couple of Kells, which is the 750 GTs. I've had TS125, you name it. The bikes I had when I was younger was unreal. Fizzies, I've had numerous Fizzies, FS1Es, not the DX but the old ones where we kickstart and the old drum brake. But the bike I like the most, and I'd love to get another one again if I could ever afford it, GD 550. Absolutely loved it. I had the 380. I thought it was a bit underpowered, well underpowered for the bike it was. I had the 750, which I didn't like. I did not like, for various reasons. It was called the Kettle for a reason, and it caught me out, and that's the reason. Head gasket, water up the exhaust, you name it. I had about 5 or 6, could have been even be 7 or 8 GD 550s. I've had all the colours you can think of. But they're the best bike I ever had. And I messed about with the carbs on that as well. I messed about with the carbs on all of them, just a bit clean. But this, like I said, this bike's been stood for 2 years. And I know what I'm doing, I'm taking them off. I can take them off and I can give them a good clean. If I give them a good clean and then I put them back on, and it still sounds the same, then I've got a friend called Peter, who's a good motorcycle mechanic. He also messes about with boats, engines and whatever. He just built himself his own boat, but he's fantastic with bikes. And he said he could sort me carburetors out free of charge, but I mean, at the end of the day, I'll give him a couple of quid for doing it, but he could do probably a better job than me. But like I say, I'll give it a go first. I'll clean it out first and see how it goes. To shove it back on, start it, see how it goes. But like I say, if it does run a little bit lumpy or does run a bit uneven, I will give him to Peter to sort out, to give him a good clean, because he can dip them. I don't know if I can what they call it now, but you dip it in liquid and it's like, is it literally charged or something, and it makes them come up like new. I can't even think at the moment what they call it now, but he said he can do all that, so I'll leave him do all that. And like I say, when I've got all that back on, I'm going to put brand new spark plugs in. I'm going to put the racing ones in, though. I'm not going to put the standard ones in because it's going to be burning a little bit hot, this. So I'm going to be putting the racing ones in. It's going to cost me a lot of money, but it's going to be worth it in the long run. I'm also putting a digital temperature gauge on. The fan at the front, the oil cooler at the front, I'm going to put, you can buy 2 little small fans to go behind the radiator, and I'm going to put somewhere on the handlebars somewhere, or on the top of the clocks or somewhere, or even on the frame when I put the frame on it, because it's going to get an engine frame put on. If I can somehow put it on the right hand side so I can see it when I pop the bike on the back wheel, or even on the front wheel, I can just look down and see the temperature of the engine, digital temperature gauge, and also the twin fans to keep it nice and cool. I've been told as well that I'm going to need to change a pipe under the seat, something about the oil, because once the bike's popped up on the back, it starves the engine of oil. But that's, like I say, that's all in the future. Like I say, this is just a short video to let you know what I'm doing to it, because I've made my mind that it's going to be a stunt bike. And I'm gonna, when I get it all done, get everything on it, everything I want on it, then what I'm going to do is I'm going to find a tarmac track somewhere, like an old airfield or somewhere, and I'm going to video that as well. You guys can watch me learn how to do a stunt. I can pop a little wheelie and whatever. I've never tried the front one, popping it on the front wheel, but at the end of the day, I've done it on the back one, on my GD 550 and my TS125, and also that's why I had a end of an RM 250 motocross, and KX 250, KMX 250 or KX 250 or KX 125 as well. And I forget about that many bikes and stuff, maybe it's unreal. But one of my best motocross bikes was my KX 125, I believe, I think it was, or KMX 125, 1 2 5 I think it was, or KMX 1 2 5 KX. It'd been, 1 2 5 KX. It'd been 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 1 2 5 KX. It it'd been doctored, some race team had it, and they doctored it maybe, so it was a lot more powerful than the standard 125, and I had a lot of fun with that bike, a lot of fun. Got a lot of scars, to be quite honest, because I was jumping all over the place and what have you, but I really enjoyed it. Fun bike, that, fun bike. But like I say, back to the Bandit. I hope you all follow me, what I do, when I've got it all fully fitted out, kitted out with everything that I want on, and running right, and running perfect, and whatever, because it's got to run perfect to what I want to do. I've always wanted to do a stunt in my life, all the way through my life, since school and what have you. I've always wanted to do stunts. So this bike is going to do it for me, hopefully, and you can watch it all as I do it. Watch me come off, watch me get away with it, whatever. But I hope you follow me. And like I say, I will be putting some merchandise in the bottom. And like I say, that's purely to fund a dream come true car, to be quite honest. Classic car. So I'm going to start like a little saving thing. The classic car that I want is not expensive. It's something that I've always wanted. I've had two before, and I only bought them to sell them. I bought them to do up to sell, but I got hooked on them when I bought them last time, and I'd like another one. And if I get one, it's not going to be a perfect one. It's going to be one that needs work done with, which is that's how I would buy all my vehicles and bikes and whatever. They all need work, and I'm not shy of work. Not shy of working on my cars or vans or whatever. So if I get it, I'll show you, and then we'll go through it together. And if I come across a problem, I'll let you know. And if there's anybody out there who can help me, fantastic. That's what this YouTube is all about, is helping people. And once you get to know me, that's the sort of person I am. I like helping people. They help me, I help them. It's a two-way road. And like I say, if we can suss that out, get in touch with people, put things their way, my way, help them. If they've got a problem with the Bandit that I know about, and they send me a message. If I know about it, hey, I'll send my message straight back. Hey mate, do it this way, do it that way, whatever. So I hope we can all help each other out. And like I say, if you're a weekend warrior, get in touch, send me a picture, and I'll put you on here because you deserve it. You deserve it. Because at the end of the day, you probably work harder on your weekend warrior than you do at work, because there's that much love in doing them. That's what I'm all about. I love doing it. Riding is a secondary thing. First love is doing them. So I hope you follow me. I know I babble on a lot. I just wanted to get it all out. Trying to remember everything to say, but it is hard, but it is getting, as you can tell by the video, it is getting a bit better. I've said that twice. So I'm going around in circles. So I'm going to end this on this note. Next time, hopefully, I'll have my dog bones where I can show you how I'm going to take them off and put them on, and then take the chain guard off and the back pegs off, and whatever else I'm going to be doing. So keep watching, because like I say, I hope this is different than what you normally watch, and you're interested, so that just makes my day. So thanks for watching anyway, and this is Jeff out.